I'm meteorologist Natalie Ferrari with you on this Tuesday evening. Brand new information coming in today from NOAA when it comes to our upcoming hurricane season. That outlook where we typically predict how above normal, near normal, or below normal the season could be. Well, they predicted above normal conditions when it comes to the upcoming 2022 Atlantic hurricane season. Average for a typical hurricane season, we'd see about 14 named storms, 7 of those becoming hurricanes, 3 of which could be a Cat 3 or higher. Unfortunately, that's looking more above normal when it comes to the May forecast that came in this morning. Looking at 14 to 21 named storms possible. 6 to 10 of those could be hurricanes. 3 to 6 of them could be major hurricane, Cat 3, 4, or 5. If we were to make it to all 21 named storms on that potential predicted list, this would totally fill up the entire board before we'd have to move over to the supplemental names, which we have had to do for the last several years. Even for the last 7 years, we've had a named storm develop in the Atlantic Basin before the official start of hurricane season, which is June 1st. So, of course, we're going to be keeping you updated as we are a week away from hurricane season. Now, tonight, the radar has been much quieter compared to the last 24 hours. We've had a few isolated spot showers once again grazing right up along the Pinellas County beaches tonight, but this time nowhere near as much lightning as we were dealing with last night. So just a few passing shower along our beaches. And then I think by midnight, we're really going to shut those rain chances down. Mostly to partly cloudy skies over downtown Tampa right now at 85 degrees, feeling still like the upper 80s. It is warm and it is muggy out there, but technically there has been some drier air running overhead, and that has been helping to keep rain chances very isolated and limited through much of today. Through tonight, we'll just really keep partly to mostly cloudy skies around. That is going to be it. So we'll see things staying rain-free easily through tomorrow morning, but tomorrow morning is going to be a warm one. We'll also start to see winds come out of the southeast through the first half of the day, shifting out of the southwest by the afternoon. So boaters, keep that in mind if you're going to be out in the water. 15 to then 10 knots. Seas right around 2 to 3 feet and a moderate chop out on the bay. So there's the radar quieting down overnight. Still a little bit of excess cloud cover through tomorrow morning, keeping things muggy. By tomorrow, late afternoon, early evening. Again, a little bit of drier air is going to be overhead, so that's going to keep rain chances under 20% chance for a good chunk of us, but that also will mean a lot of heat for a good chunk of your Wednesday. By Thursday afternoon, we'll start to see a little more isolated activity try to bubble up near the coastline. This pushes inland as we get those sea breeze boundaries to collide later in the day, especially towards the evening. That activity may try to push back out by Thursday night going into Friday morning. That's why really through the second half of the week, I'm having to up our rain chances. We're going to go from a 30% chance late in the day on Thursday to about a 50% chance through parts of your Friday. More moisture is going to build back in. Some of that will spill into the early parts of your weekend, but I do think for Memorial Day weekend, we're not looking at a washout. We're just going to see a little more moisture build in overhead, at least for the first half. So what's happening over the next couple of days, again, we have a little bit of that drier air that's trying to cut through the middle of the week. This doesn't mean we stay bone dry. This just means rain chances stay limited. But we're going to see this nice gradient of moisture push and squeeze ahead of, believe it or not, our next approaching front that will come in from the northwest. Unfortunately, the front won't be able to push all the way through. It will have some drier air behind it, but ahead of it, it is squeezing some of that moisture Friday going into Saturday. The second half of Saturday, though, some of that drier air will cut through into Sunday, and that helps to drop down some of those rain chances through parts of your Memorial Day weekend. That also means the heat will be in full force, so we'll be climbing easily into those lower 90s.